Hello everyone, welcome to your love reading. This is going to be about your current person's feelings towards you currently. So this is going to be for all signs. The energy can go both ways. It can be vice versa. So let's see what's going on here. How does this person feel? Okay. Wow. Strong message here. Okay, this person feels like there's unfinished business and they feel like you guys met for a reason. We have fated meeting, unfinished business here. So there's definitely, I feel like this person's having some type of spiritual feeling about this. Like this is giving me high priestess vibes, like this strong spiritual connection. We also have relationships. So this is what's on their mind. And we have unexpected. So it seems like either they're going to message you unexpectedly, you may get this unexpected message from them, or they never expected to feel like there would be unfinished business when you guys, you know, maybe got into separation or had an argument or disagreement. So let's see what's going on here. Okay. So we have keep your options open. So this is if you're in separation, which I feel like a lot of you are, hence the unfinished business. So it's almost like this message is giving me the vibe that this person may still feel unsure. That's why it's advising you to keep your options open, meaning don't put your eggs in all that in that one basket. We have divine energy. We have someone close to you has eyes for your boo, fooling around behind your back, envy, wanting what you have, smiling in your face, but doing you dirty behind your back. So this could be a family member or a friend, someone who wants what you have. I feel like it's more so than wanting what you have. Someone on the outside. So we have differences, physical differences, at odds, resolving an issue. What you think will pull you apart, will pull you together. Change is on the horizon. Outside opinions don't matter. So yeah, there may be someone on the outside trying to influence this connection. Maybe they want your boo or want what you have. But I see you guys coming back stronger. Let me look at the energies between the both of you before I get into the feelings. Okay, the energy between the two here. What's going on? What's going on with their energies? Okay. Yeah, just as I thought. This person hasn't quite made up their mind. Yes, they feel like this is a fated relationship, that there's unfinished business, but they're still kind of indecisive. Some of you, if they were exploring other options in the past, they may still be. But their energy towards you, there's definitely this respect, there's this admiration that they have for you. I just feel like this person's indecisive at the moment. Your energy is that a lot of you are in love with this person or have feelings for them, but you still want to get to the truth. Like, I feel like you're not moving forward until you get the truth, till you get all the answers, till you know what's going on. Mutual energy, you could be dealing with an Aries or a Pisces. We have the Magician and the Emperor. Pisces with the King of Cups. But mutual energy is that you may be dealing with a power struggle here. So for example, let's say you're both fire signs, or you're both just very, like you both have strong personalities. Because the Magician and the Emperor, like two forces to be reckoned with. I mean, it seems like you're both quite strong. Both have kind of like strong personalities here that may conflict at times. But there's a lot of control. Like you both want to control the situation, or you both are fighting to be the one who wears the pants in the relationship. There could be a power struggle here. Like you could be a very independent person and so could they. I'm also getting the message that for some of you, the person you're dealing with is not independent but still wants to rule, if that makes sense. Their next move is to cry over spilled milk. This person is going to kind of sulk and wallow about the ending with the Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups. They're definitely reflecting on what they've lost. They're definitely feeling pain and wanting to start over, overcome this pain. But they're going to spend some time, I guess, or they have been spending some time sulking about it, being upset about it. Near future energy, could be dealing with an Aquarius, but I am seeing that, you see, because they're indecisive, they may have this idea, they may come forward unexpectedly, but with the Page of Pentacles, it's like talking about it, but not really putting action to it just yet. So they have this idea, but this is probably why you're being advised to keep your options open, because you can't really rely on someone who doesn't really have it figured out yet. Someone who's still unsure. We have the Queen of Swords. I feel like you are really focusing on demanding the truth, loving yourself, taking care of yourself, protecting yourself, and trying to be loving at the same time. Trying to give them a chance to explain, this and that, but you're still fiercely protecting yourself, which I agree. I mean, you should. So let's look at their feelings. Let's look at their feelings towards you. How is this person feeling in this connection? All right, we got Pisces energy, Cancer energy, and Taurus. But this person, like their feelings, this person's kind of keeping themselves stuck. I get the feeling that they're worried about making the wrong decision. They're also like, it's almost like they have a fear of where this relationship is going to go, if it's going to go anywhere. Some of you could be dealing with someone whose parents were divorced, so they're dealing with that whole marriage anxiety or commitment anxiety, where they feel like if they go and invest themselves into this, it's not going to work out because of their history of, marriages failing. But there's something keeping them stuck when it comes to their feelings towards you. They have the Eight of Swords. So this person is kind of emotional, like they're being held back by their thoughts and their fears. So they're just overthinking at the moment. This could be why they're indecisive, like trying to make the right decision, obsessing over making the right decision, fearing making the wrong decision, and having major regrets. I'm being drawn to unfinished business again, so I'm just going to keep that in mind. But they're seeing you as the Tower. Some of you may have just kind of put your foot down and left, or like suddenly did something unexpected, or you planned to, because they're seeing you as they're kind of shocked by your behavior at the moment or in the near future. So it's kind of odd because we have the Hierophant as their wishes. This is a marriage card, but I'm also getting the message that they're just wishing to do the right thing. I feel like they really want to do the commitment thing and just do the right thing basically. But they have this fear. It's all in their head, that this fear is all in their head. So it could be surrounding their mom. Some of you could be dealing with someone who lost their mom, or there's some type of fear when it comes to the emotional, there's some type of emotional energy of a woman that is involved in their fear. So I don't know if they lost their mom, their grandma. There's some kind of emotional sadness when it comes to a woman that contributes to their fears, whether you're dealing with male or female. There's almost a fear of, if it's not that, then it's a fear of vulnerability, being vulnerable, being open emotionally, being spiritually connected to someone, the depth of that and how scary it is or risky it feels. There's something surrounding this person, emotions, like their feelings. They're wrapped up in fear of an emotional situation. So this could involve some trauma they dealt with. But they have the Page of Swords here. This is them, you know, having a desire to reveal the truth, having a desire to also protect themselves as well. You know, like this person seems to be, it's like they're kind of fighting. They're fighting against their own fears. Their next move, though, is the Hierophant. We already have the Hierophant. The Hanged Man is their next move. So this is the change of perspective. This is finally seeing things from a different angle, in a different way. For example, a person who dealt with divorce may see the world one way, may see marriage or commitment as bound to end, an inevitable ending. That would be the perspective of someone who's dealt with that. So their perspective changing, this is just an example, would mean that they start to see things differently, see things from a different angle, where they have a rational thought of, okay, maybe it's not going to happen to me. So whatever it is they're fearing, I see their next move is to start seeing that differently. So they may just get out of this Eight of Swords energy, get out of the fear and be able to cope. Whereas recently they've just been kind of stuck, running from you and just not committing. Non-committal is what I'm hearing. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Position of what you need to know. You may get what you've been, the work that you've been putting in, the time invested in this relationship may just pay off, because we do have relationship, may just pay off. Meaning you may have been annoyed by the behavior of this person, their indecisiveness, their fears. But since they'll be seeing things differently, it's possible that all the time you spent with them turns out to not be a waste. It's possible. However, the outcome is the Two of Swords. Okay. There's still somewhat of a limit here with this person and the way they see things. There's something that they're refusing to see as well with the Two of Swords. I'm going to clarify some things. Why the Hierophant? Why the Hierophant? Yeah, they do want to move on from their past when it comes to the fear of making a decision, doing the right thing, committing. Like they're definitely wanting to move on from that. They may have a hard time getting rid of the thoughts, but they're trying. I see that they're trying. Why the Two of Swords? It's going to take time for this person to correct some of the things that are holding them back. So they may be ready to take the leap once they start to see things differently, once they get into that Hanged Man energy of having this enlightenment. But there's still this Hermit energy. There's still this withdrawing. There's still moments where they'll be with you, but they'll kind of relive, I guess, trauma, because it doesn't just go away overnight. You could be dealing with a Virgo, some of you, with the Hermit. They will not just miraculously heal overnight. There's still this defense. There's still this need to protect themselves. There's still the fear, but They're slowly opening up. Why the Eight of Swords? Yep, that's all that's holding them back from this Ace of Cups. See, it's to do with the childhood for some of you, or the past. This person, something they experienced in the past. Their way of maintaining control and feeling safe is to just stay stuck in this headspace for now. Because remember, I see them changing that. They may realize that they can't live like this forever, because if they want to be with you, they're going to have to stop the back and forth. Because clearly some of you are going to be keeping, or already are keeping, your options open. So then they'll see that, you know, you could move on. So they need to get out of this fear of committing to you, of being with you, of being emotionally vulnerable with you. This Emperor, it's like their God. Like, they want to offer this Ace of Cups, but they have this God protecting them from the pain they've experienced in their past again. Why the Tower? We have the Empress. Some of you may have revealed a shocking pregnancy, possibly, or you may be pregnant and haven't told them yet. Soon to give them that Tower. Maybe you're pregnant and they were not ready for this. This is for somebody. Obviously, it's not for men. Okay? Because you cannot get pregnant. Okay? But, for example, the person you are dealing with could be pregnant if you do deal with females. But there could be a pregnancy reveal that is shocking. That is this Tower moment. Because it's the Empress. But there's also, if it's nothing to do with pregnancy, it can be to do with attraction. It can be that because they're seeing you this way, especially if this is a new connection, that you blew them away with your looks. You know, they've never seen anyone that they've been attracted to this much. But then there's their fears. It's like, I'm attracted to this person, but I can't commit. You know, marriage doesn't work, or commitment doesn't work. In their head, you know. They could be a Sagittarius or a Libra for some of you. We got Aries here. So, divine timing. They're seeing you as being quite patient, attractive. Like, they may be surprised or shocked at your patience. There may be a thing where they're wondering, like, why you're even this patient with them when you can get whoever you want. Some of you are in that, are being pushed to that point where you're like, okay, I can get whoever I want, so I'm going to keep my options open because you can't make up your mind. But, you know, just throwing the messages out. It's why the Moon. Okay. They're seeing the relationship as the Moon. So it's like the unknown here. It's a mystery. It's the unknown. It may be moving quickly, too quickly for them to grasp, causing them to fear this heartbreak, or bringing up past pain for them, or past memories. Why the Queen of Cups? The Moon. There's something with this. There's something when it comes to deep emotion that has them fearful. Vulnerability, deep emotion, giving too much of themselves, that has them afraid. Why the Hanged Man? They may start to feel like that they may be unfair, like being unfair to you, allowing their fears to kind of ruin the relationship with you. They may start to feel like, okay, I need to be fair. Because they may feel like, okay, I'm causing this person pain. Like, Nine of Swords. Again, we got Libra energy here. And Pisces. Why the Seven of Pentacles? Yeah. Yeah, wow, okay. A lot of you had to be really patient and strong, and I do feel like what you thought was a waste of energy and time may not be. It may turn out that they do improve, and that your efforts were not in vain. With this Wheel of Fortune and Ace of Pentacles, this is a stable new beginning after you put in a lot of work, a lot of effort or time or whatever you put in. And it turns out to, you know, work out. Possibly for a lot of you. Okay, let's see what the love messages are here. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Forgiving and learning, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So this is for your person. This is how they're feeling. The more they release their past, the more they stop thinking about it and allowing their past to keep them stuck, the more love they'll experience with you. It's safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Remember, they don't feel safe being vulnerable right now based on something that happened to them in the past. This is a work in progress. It's like it takes time for a person to go through that healing process, rewire the mind so that it's not fearful of certain events. That is why they'll take the leap towards you, but it won't be perfect overnight. You know, they'll still withdraw. They'll still see things that will cause them to be fearful and pull away, or not really run from you, but more so just go within. We have very soon clearly decide what you want, so it comes to you now. So they need to make a decision. We know that, but also you do, because you have a life too, and you can also explore other options if you don't have the patience. I see that a lot of you do, but you definitely have to think about yourself as well. What's going on? What's the fate of this relationship? What's going on here for the near future? So we have a yes. You have yes. We have make a plan. Shift your focus. Don't count on it. So this is the same energy of keep your options open. Don't count on it. It's like, don't put all your eggs in this basket, even though it looks promising, even though there's possible change. In my opinion, like, and from what I've experienced doing this, like readings talk about the energy right now. So the energy of now and usually for the next 3 months. But it's like, you never know with people. Like, a person may have this intention, see things differently and want to make the change. Then they could change their mind like after 3-4 months. So it's like, as much as this reading is telling you that they're going to work on it and everything, it's still not telling you to put your life on this, you know. It's still telling you to keep your options open. It's still telling you to keep a plan, shift your focus, and don't count on it, even though it's saying yes. So I get what this is saying based on what I know about readings and, you know, fortune telling and all of that. It's based on the way things are right now. The energy that your person is in is that they're going to recognize the problem within themselves and attempt to fix it. But do they stay on that track? That's future energy. That's like after 3 months. This is not, you know, this is timeless based on when you view this reading. But 3 months from the time you view this reading, there needs to be an update on the energy, because the energies shift. A person can change their mind and go back to old behaviors, you know. It's not set in stone, is what I'm saying. But there's a chance. So let's see what we got here. Know your worth. Sadness and grief. Love. I saw that card from before I started shuffling. Love and fate. So there's love here. Fate will play out the way it's supposed to. But you're needing to know your worth. Like, I'm sure you do. I'm sure a lot of you are already keeping your options open, doing what you want to do, and not banking on this 100%. but it's just letting you know. There's sadness and grief. So this person, I feel like they deal with a lot of sadness because of their past, and they're needing to just heal from that so that they can experience more love, have better and more healthy relationships where they're not so indecisive. I keep being drawn to this card as well that we read in the beginning about someone wanting what you have. I don't see much about that person. Maybe that's just a little heads up that one of your friends or family members may be envious of you or what you have with this person or in your life in general. But I am seeing with unfinished business and everything, I feel like this is why this person is taking their healing more seriously, because there's a spiritual aspect to this where they feel like, okay, they met you for a reason and that it should work out. So they're willing to do the work. But again, it's not set in stone. So we have Libra, Virgo, Pisces, Aries, Libra again, Sagittarius, Pisces again. Those are the main signs. There's Leo as well. So this is what I'm seeing. I really hope this was helpful for you. Feel free to check out my other collective readings or pick a card readings. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.